Hey you guys, my name is Diana Montalvo. I'm with Coldwell Banker Emporia Real Estate, and today I'm with David Maldonado at ESB Financial, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, so I'm David with ESB Financial. I'm the mortgage loan officer, and we're gonna be talking about some mortgage points here.
As we know, buying a home can be a little intimidating, and I know that first-time home buyers can be a little confused about what the steps are. So can you tell us a little bit about how that goes?
Sure, yeah. So usually the first step, is to apply with a bank, with a financial institution. That way you can make sure you're pre-qualified.
Okay.
That's gonna be the first step, and usually for ESB Financial, you can apply online. You can give us a phone call, or you can just send us an email, just requesting you want to apply with ESB.
Okay, and what are some steps that the buyers can take beforehand coming to you or any lender to better prepare themselves?
So, basic requirements are gonna be the last two W-2s, the two most recent pay stubs, the line of work, usually we'd like to have a 2-year history within the same line of work, things like that, really basic information.
And you've had a lot of experience, right? Helping people with their mortgage loan and everything?
Well, this is gonna be my 4th year in customer service. I used to be a personal banker for ESB Financial now. Now in the new role as mortgage loan officer, now is a different situation, but still, I use my personal skills a lot.
So what are you usually looking for when you're approving somebody?
So usually we look at the 4 C's of lending, it's gonna be capacity, collateral, credit, and capital. So making sure that you're gonna be able to repay the loan is gonna be one factor, looking at your income. Looking at those obligations you may have as well, credit history, credit score, that's a big one too. And also the collateral piece. Sometimes we forget about the thing that is gonna be backing up the mortgage, which is the house. So we look at all those factors.
So what are some things not to do?
Not to do when you are pre-qualified and you're gonna be buying a house, don't go and buy a new car. Don't go and increase your credit card debt. Don't get any more loans, basically in general, because it's gonna be affecting your pre-qualification and your actual qualification for a mortgage.
All right. You heard it here first. Don't do any of that, you guys. All right, so what are some advantages of ESB Financial and why should they choose you guys for a loan?
So we are a small local bank, we're growing, not so small anymore. But customer service is gonna be a big factor for ESB Financial, We are a group of professionals that we love to know our people, our customers here in Emporia and surrounding areas too. And definitely flexibility on loans, we do conventional loans, but at the same time we have the flexibility of doing in-house loans, so that's going to be a big differentiator for ESB Financial as well.
So you agree that a house is a super big investment. Is there any tips that you would want to give before going into this investment and considering it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Buying a house is going to be probably the biggest purchase you're gonna make in your life. So just make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You have all the documents ready. You have all the information ready as well for all those first-time home buyers. Make sure you qualify for the first-time home buyer grant. And basically, as long as you have all the information you need, you should be fine.
Some of the buyers and sellers can get a little confused. So when you already own a home, how is the process when you want to sell your home and buy a different one? How does that happen, and how can it be easier for that process?
So basically a transition like that, my personal suggestion is to get a real estate agent, who are those experts that are going to help you make the process way easier. And at the same time, if you have gone through the process once, you're going to be more familiar. It's going to be way easier for you to think about requirements and things like that, for the next jump when you're upgrading houses.
All right. So kind of to just summarize everything, what are some takeaways that the buyer should take in today's market? We know it's crazy, so what kind of advice would you give?
So basically in today's market, it's a tricky scenario, it's a tricky situation, but at the same time, I think this is just the economic cycle, is the economy breathing. Interest rates shouldn't be a factor of making a decision right now. We have a saying here at ESB Financial, love the house, date the rate. You can buy your house right now. In 24 months, 36 months, we see those interest rates come down. You can refinance your house. There's not going to be a prepayment penalty or anything like that with ESB Financial. So you can take advantage of that financial strategy, and be better off by having already a house instead of renting out. So,
all right, awesome. Are there any other questions that you get asked a lot, like frequently asked questions that you'd like to answer?
So usually we get a lot of questions about first-time home buyers, There's some qualifications for first-time home buyers here in the state of Kansas. I think for Lyon County, the income limit for qualification is going to be around $58,000, for a house of from 1 to 4 members in a household. Just things like that, make sure you have an appointment with your lender. Make sure you talk to your lender and your real estate agent as well, so you can have all the information on the same cycle.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you for listening and watching. Appreciate David so much, everyone at ESB Financial. And yeah, make sure to follow and subscribe to the Coldwell Banker Emporia real estate page. And we look forward to working with you guys more. Thank you.
Thank you.